I'm just going to head down this way, but I'll go over towards the bank over there, and because sometimes I pick fish up over there. I thought what I'd do is, seeing as I'm not catching fish, I'd just have a little bit of a chat to you. So at the moment I've got the wind behind my back. One of the beauties about a split shaft paddle is that I can set the paddle like that, so effectively it'll act as two small sails for me. If I'm paddling into the wind, I will offset them, and depending on how much wind as to how much I'll offset them. And the reason you offset them is because when you stroke like that, this one here or that one there, they're cutting into the wind, they're not pushing against it, and it can make all the difference between a reasonable day's paddle, because that's what it's going to be like when I go back, or a difficult day's paddle. So if you think that your split shaft paddle is simply there for convenience so you can throw it in the boot of your car, yeah, you're right, it is a convenience, but the main reason for it is so that you can angle the blades, oh, come on, and not get yourself all tangled up like I just did. So that you can angle the blades. I've gone over the edge of the drop off here, that's what I was catching, so that you can angle the blades, as I said, to make life a bit easier for you when you're paddling. And it makes a big difference. Also with your drip rings, set your drip rings so that they're about a palm width from the end of your paddle blade, and what will happen is when your water drips down, it'll drip down, and it'll drip down to here, not all over you. If you have them just floating around, as I often see, they're just in all sorts of places, right? They're there for a reason. As I said, it'll drip down right to there. Now, the beauty of the drip rings is that if the fish aren't biting, and you're obviously in a very stealthy craft to start with, and if the fish aren't biting and it's a very quiet area, move your drip rings further down and get the water to drip onto you, not onto the kayak, so it doesn't do tap tap tap. Right, get the water to drop onto you, because the water dropping into the water makes a noise and it travels a long way. It does make a difference. Anyway, speaking of making differences, I need to catch some fish.